Hello and welcome to a James Bond review. Today I'm going to be reviewing a great movie called The Man with the Golden Gun. Now, I've just finished watching this and it is excellent. I really do like this. I think it's a great James Bond film. I haven't seen all of them, so I can't decide if it's the best ever because I've seen all the Daniel Craig ones. I don't have them on DVD though, but I've got Die Another Day, which I'll review. I've only got two on DVD. Die Another Day and this. Now, this, like I said, is a great movie, and to do this review, I have made notes about it. There's not many notes. Got good points, bad points, and best performance. I'm going to read you the blurb for the plot of the story on the DVD because I can't really explain the plot that great. So this will probably just scrape the basic storyline. So James Bond, as played by Roger Moore, may have met his match in Francisco. Scaramanga, who's played by Christopher Lee, a world-renowned assassin whose weapon of choice is a distinctive gold pistol. When Scaramanga seizes the princeless Solix agitator energy converter, Agent 007 must recover the device and confront the trained killer in a heart-stopping duel to the death. So that duel is pretty awesome, I have to admit. Okay, if I just put that there, I'm leaning the iPad against a piano, so I don't have to hold it. So, yeah, James Bond in this is played by the brilliant Roger Blackmore, who is on top form, as usual. And so, I have about seven good points. The first one is, I really like the characters in this film, apart from the obvious one being James Bond. We have the Bond girl, which is not really a Bond girl, I suppose, but it's Brit something. No, that's the actress. Miss Goodnight, who I think is quite a good character. We also have another good point which I like is the henchman, the Chinese midget dwarf henchman, Nick, who works with the Chinese, or in Hong Kong. And another good thing is the location filming in Hong Kong, which is absolutely amazing. I'm not sure. I think it's Hong Kong throughout the film, because if you look on the cover there, you've got sort of like a temple, a Chinese temple there, and that's where it's all set. And I also love Scalamander, as played by Christopher Lee. Now, he is a great villain. I really do like him. I think he's really manipulative. I suppose you could say he's cunning. I just really like him as a villain. I think he's great. What else? Also, in the beginning bit, before the titles, appear, I like the illusion sort of area that's I think it's Scalamander that's in to try and get to the golden gun. And what's his name? The midget, or the henchman Nick, as it were, is put all these like illusions everywhere, which I think is quite cool ideas in the way to try and get the golden gun. But it's not just Christopher Lee or Scalamander, is that the name? I think so. Scalamandra, I think it is. To try and what was it? Oh, yeah, to try and get the golden gun, because there's also another man in the room. I can't remember his name exactly, but I think he gets shot basically. So Scaramanga, or whatever you call him. Actually, it says on the back of the DVD, doesn't it? Scaramanga, that's it. Not Scalamander, that's off bloody Doctor Who, animated the world. So yeah, Scaramanga is a great villain, and he shoots the guy and wins the golden gun. So, and he has like bullets with 007 imprinted on them. So whoever he shoots might be the person who discovers the dead body, will realise that when they take the bullet out of the body, they'll know that it'll be James Bond. So, great, sneaky little way to get Bond, arrested, as it were. Oh, got my notes upside down here. And like I said, Christopher Lee, another good point, is, well, one of the main good points actually. He's a great actor. Of course, he appeared in many horror films along with Peter Cushing. I haven't seen any of them though. I'd really like to one day, because I've heard they're amazing. And another good point is, that's it, Britt Ekland, who plays Miss Goodnight. Like I said, she's a great actress. I haven't seen her in anything but this. And she is a good Bond girl, as it were. And my final good point about it, because I can't really find out anything much to say apart from the fact that this film is amazing, is that the karate scenes when... Sorry, just knocked the piano there. When Bond is fighting against is it karate or judo? I think it's karate. And then they eventually, because he basically wipes them all out, until the two girls that he met beforehand sort of help him, but they completely do the work for him, as it were. And yeah, it's just it's a great scene, that is. It's quite funny as well to see him sort of, it's like a chance for him to kick ass just been taken from him. It's James Bond and he does everything, basically. And of course the chase scene where the karate masters are chasing him down the canal, that is brilliant. I love that. And now we move on to the bad points. Now, I don't know if they are major things, but the first bad point I have on the list is I didn't like the opening song to this film, because all the James Bond films have opening songs with the title in the lyrics, which is cool. I like a cool idea, because obviously Adele it's Adele, sang Skyfall. Don't know who sang the other songs, but in other Bond films. And so yeah, I didn't like the opening song. My third, this is a factual error. No, my second error. Sorry, this is a factual error, which they got wrong. Is that the line of Queen Elizabeth, which you see when the tourists are, I think, travelling around and looking at everywhere, and the sea. So yeah, the line Queen Elizabeth sank in 1972, not 1971, as they clearly point out in the film. So that's an error. I would have put more errors on here, but I didn't want to make the video really long, because as you can see now, it is 19 minutes and 23 seconds. So hopefully it won't be 15 minutes. And the final error I got on my list is when the gangsters are in the dressing room with Bond and a lap dance, or whatever you call it. When they are fighting Bond, you see a mirror, and in that mirror you can see a reflection of the camera crew, which is, a bit of a mistake of the production side of things, but yeah, But you know, most movies have some little mistakes in them that people, like sneaky people, can spot. And now I give the best performance of this film. I think, personally, the best performance of the man with the golden gun is probably Christopher Lee, because Christopher Lee is a really famous, brilliant actor, and he played Scaramanga. He pulled this one off straight away. He was absolutely amazing as Scaramanga, and I think he did a really good job of performing it. And so my overall rating of The Man with the Golden Gun is an 8 out of 10, because if you haven't seen this film and you're a Bond fan, then definitely watch The Man with the Golden Gun, because it is a really, really good film. And I would like to get the 50th anniversary box set, as it were. So that pretty much concludes my review of the Man with the Golden Gun. Now I've got 11 minutes and 14 seconds, and I better, shut down this video, as it were. And by the way, I will hope to review more Bond films, because users such as the Mr. Joe Malleable and Mr. Tyler's 11 also do Bond related videos, like rankings, etc. And I might continue with them in the future. So I'd like to thank those two, for giving me this idea and this opportunity to review 007 films. So thank you for watching this review, and hopefully I'll be with you soon for another Bond video, and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.